Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for dropping by the channel. I wanted to respond to something. I saw a comment on one of our training videos where David Dice was teaching torque, weight shift, and rotation, which are the actual physics of striking power. And the comment said, this training is too old school. And I thought about that a second, and I thought it'd be a good time to respond and give some of the younger guys a chance to understand what's going on and why somebody would say something like that. So I don't usually respond to comments. We get hundreds of them, but this one is just a perfect teaching moment. And it's because it shows how people confuse style with science. And I want to introduce you to something that helps me deal with comments and situations and think things through like this. And it's called Stoicism. So here's the truth. Torque, weight shift, and rotation aren't old or new. They're physics. They're God's laws. They're the mechanics of how the human body generates force. If you throw a punch without torque, you lose power. If you skip weight shift, you lose balance. And if you ignore rotation, your body never fully transfers its energy. You can call it old school, you can call it new school or no school. Physics doesn't change. So Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that's practiced by Roman emperors and warriors like Marcus Aurelius. And one of its key teachings is this: facts stand independent of opinion. So it's been said in Stoicism, it's not what happens to you, but it's how you react to it that matters. So that means someone can leave a comment like that, which makes no sense, but we're not shaken by it. What matters is how we respond with truth and with some instruction so that other people can learn from it. So we're not arguing it. We just use the comment as fuel to reinforce what we know, that fundamentals of fighting are timeless. Physics are timeless. Styles evolve. Boxing, karate, Muay Thai, MMA, training methods, they all evolve. New drills, new tools, new workouts, but the fundamentals of human movement do not evolve. There's no such thing as old school or new school. Every knockout in history, well placed, has torque, weight shift, and rotation, from Dempsey to Tyson. It's all the same physics applied with different strategies. So when someone says that's too old school, what they really say is, this is new to me. And that's okay, because once you learn the truth, you can't unsee it, right? So Seneca wrote, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. So the commentator imagined that old school meant outdated. In reality, old school means proven. So Stoicism, it teaches us not to chase every opinion or trend, but to focus on things that are true, that are within our control. For fighters, that means fundamentals. That's in your control. For teachers, that means continuing to share them, even when they might be misunderstood by somebody who doesn't have a background of actual training. So we're not here to win any arguments in YouTube comments. Don't have time for it. We're here to help fighters, martial artists, build skills. That's why David Dice, coming from the Joe Louis lineage, and myself built Fighters College. And that's to cut through some of the noise, to stop wasting all the training time and give martial artists and fighters a blueprint to developing actual striking power. We're not going to chase a fad. We're going to teach fundamentals, because fundamentals are forever. No old school, no new school, God's laws, physics. So if you're tired of random drills that don't make you better, we have a free striking technique cheat sheet. It breaks down the 5 fundamentals step by step. Should be a link to it here in the description. Would love for you to check that out. And if you're ready to stop wasting some time and actually train in a system, join us in Fighters College. It's a complete blueprint to sharpen all fundamentals. It has hundreds of fight combinations. Become fight ready a whole lot faster. So remember, styles change, opinions change, but physics do not. Fundamentals are the way to go if you want to continue to be able to build striking skills and overall power. Wanted to check a comment. Hey, Bob, thanks for that comment, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys watching. And, it's interesting here on our channel. I wanted to cover that, but we have like a 98.5% like rate on the type of equipment of the type of videos that we put out. But we commonly get these, I don't understand how people have so much time to dive into just paragraphs of arguments about stuff that we've said, and I just delete it like it's gone in like a blink, unless they make a good point in which I say, good job, good feedback, I want to build on that. But if it's a useless negative comment, just not gonna, guys, you're wasting your time typing all that stuff out. It's going to be instantly deleted. But we do encourage critiquing and opinions. And another good one is experience. Like, we really want to hear what people have learned over time and be able to put that into work with the things that we do. So, hey, thanks for watching. Listen, I'm thinking about a daily, or not daily, but a couple times a week, hitting something around that lunchtime hour where we do a specific training, like teach a particular combination or a drill of some sort. And I want to know if you guys would be interested in doing that. I want to call it lunch box or box lunch, one of the two. See what I did there, and put together a little bit of training that we could do, and you could kind of count on it coming in regularly, weekly. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, put a comment down there as well, so I can know that that's what you want and I can produce that. So remember that, guys. Thanks for watching the video. To the guy that said this training is too old school, that's probably would rethink that and go back and see that all the guys that are good now are good because somebody old school brought them along the way. That's the way knowledge is passed. So, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.